All right. I'm going back to my roots on this one. This is the Spyderco Magnitude. It is not the Spyderco Canis. So this pouch came with the knife, but it doesn't go with the knife. Now, we're going back to my roots because I really started in the knife community with the Spyderco Police model. This is not my original one, but it is from that era where it was either right or left-handed. You didn't get the option. You bought it either right-handed or left-handed, and it was only tip-down carry. So, and this is the exact model that I had, right-handed, fully serrated. I used the hell out of mine to the point where Spyderco couldn't sharpen it anymore. They actually just sent me a new one because I had worn it down so much and they had sharpened it so many times. They just sent me a brand new one of the newer model. Somewhere along the way, I sold it. I no longer have that. I picked this one up on eBay or somewhere at some point. I do need to get it sent in because two of the pocket clip screws are broken off in the handle. So yeah, I'm kind of bummed. I would like to either replace that with a similar one that is in better shape or pull my head out, call Spyderco and send it in and have them fix it. Even if it costs a couple of bucks, I think to me it would be worth it for the nostalgia of it. So let's talk about this Magnitude. This is a very cool knife. This belongs to Aussie Mike, so it will be going down to him at some point. I've got 3 or 4 more other knives of his to film yet. 4 3/4 closed, 8 1/4 overall. CPM S30V blade steel in a very nice hollow grind that comes down to 0.014 behind the edge. The blade shape for me, it doesn't really do it for me, but outside of the blade shape, I really like this knife. You've got G10 pivot collars and backspacer, titanium pocket clip, titanium skeletonized liners, and very beautiful carbon fiber. And it runs on bearings. It is not drop shut, but it is very smooth and deploys really fast. It feels great in the hand. This kind of just bent pocket clip really does work well. I mean, a lot of people complain they want a nice 3D milled clip and all that, which we all do, but a nicely worked bent pocket clip, you just can't go wrong. You really can't. This thing fires every time and it feels great in the hand. Any other specs I missed here? It weighs in at 5.1 ounces, runs on bearings, 0.641 overall thickness, so it does fill your hand pretty well. Peter Carey is the designer. You also have the thumb hole, so if you're not a flipper person, you can thumb it open. You can probably figure out how to index finger flick it. Yeah, maybe. If you're smarter than me, I don't like the reverse flick thing anyway, so I'm not going to spend much time on it. Take a close-up look here. This is made in the Taiwan, the Taichung facility, which is known for being one of the better, more attention to detail and more precise factories that Spyderco has, okay? This is right-hand carry only. You cannot reverse the pocket clip. To me, that's okay. I'm right-handed. You 10% left-handers, I don't know what to tell you. Learn to carry it backwards in your pocket and pull it out. A lot of the left-hander guys, that's just what they have to do. Some of my left-handed friends actually carry it in their right-hand pocket, and they manipulate their knives right-handed, and they write left-handed and all of that. Let's see if we can get in here and show you some of the skeletonizing of the liner. And there is also skeletonizing and lightening on the lock side. Oftentimes, or sometimes, you will only see that milling and pocketing on the show side because they don't want to weaken any part of the lock bar. I don't think it weakens it if you do it properly. And so some makers and some manufacturers do, and some do not. So yeah, it's just a very cool knife. Here it is with a Sharpie. Here it is with the police model that, again, I carried for a long time. I got it literally back in 87 when they first came out, I think it was, maybe 88. Up in San Francisco, those of you in the San Francisco Bay Area will know Weeby Knives on Pier 39. It is a tiny, tiny little shop. It's probably not much bigger than my office here. 12 by 12, 15 by 15, maybe the wee shop at Weeby Knives. Super great people. They're still there. I check in with them when I am up there. They don't know who I am, but they have cool stuff. The Spyderco Delica is that guy. So I don't know. Let me know your thoughts on Spyderco. I am a Spyderco fan. I don't have a lot right now. I've got that police model, and I have their World Trade Center memorial knife. And those are the only two Spydercos I think I still have in my collection. But for many years, I carried the police model. I carried an Enduro or an Endura like for a few years with the molded clip into the scales. Not their greatest design, but hey, back in the 80s and early 90s, you kind of got what you got. So, all right, let me know your thoughts. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you tomorrow.